Hi everyone, my name is JoJo Hampton and I'm going to tell you a story about how I took care of my terminally ill mother for about a year by myself, along with my 2-year-old daughter. So this goes back to the beginning of 2022, 2023, one of those. My mother was diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer, and for 6 weeks every day we went in for radiation, and for I think it was twice a month she would get chemotherapy. And then during that time we did have to stop the chemotherapy due to the fact that it was causing my mother to have so many health issues that one night she had passed out. And upon her request, I did not call the ambulance, which was not the most smartest thing to do. Now, unfortunately, I do not have any visual aids for this, as I am not at home. I'm currently in Iowa. But after those 6 weeks, she did start her immunotherapy. And I think it was 3-4 weeks after that, she started feeling a pain in her hip. They had chalked it up to her walking wrong, possibly fracturing it, things that really just didn't make sense to me anyway. And I was really hoping that the cancer did not metastasize, but it was maybe 2-3 weeks later when she got another MRI done and they had found out that it did metastasize. And then that is when she was diagnosed with terminally ill cancer. Unfortunately, at the time, my boyfriend was not at home for 6 months due to being in school. So I was raising our daughter, who was probably like 6 months to a year old at this time. By the time we had gotten that diagnosis, she was probably about 7-8 months old. Yeah, something like that. And unfortunately, after a few months of taking care of my mother, making sure she was comfortable, handling her medications, helping her to the bathroom, even getting a bedside potty and helping her use that, eventually it came down to the fact that she would have to eventually be in a hospital bed. And that also meant having to change her using diapers, which was not easy considering I was trying to work to pay the bills. So I did have to end up hiring a babysitter for both my mother and my daughter, which did work out in the end because she became a great family friend to us, even after my mother's death. It was September 22nd, 6:57 in the morning when I got the call that she had passed away. 3 days prior to that, she was not responsive to chest stimulation, to face stimulation. She would just make grunts. So I already knew that it was coming, but in that moment, I just felt relief because she wasn't in pain anymore. She was at home after begging me to take her home when she already was. But at the end of the day, she is at home with the people she loves. She's not suffering anymore, and that's all I can ask for. But thank you for listening to my story, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye.